The Avengers radio series, a cultural phenomenon in South Africa back in the 1970s. South Africa was a country with no national television service. It wasn't until 1976 that the country would get its first taste of television broadcasts. But before that, radio was the primary medium of entertainment and information for the masses. This was the context when The Avengers, a British spy FI series, made its debut on South African radio and became a cultural phenomenon. The Avengers was a British television series that originally aired from 1961 to 1969. The show revolved around the adventures of John Steed, a suave and sophisticated secret agent, and his various female associates. The series was a unique blend of traditional spy thriller elements with science fiction and fantasy, which set it apart from other shows of its time. While the series was hugely popular in the UK and had also made a significant impact in the American markets, being one of the rare British series given a network transmission slot, it was virtually unknown in South Africa. This was primarily due to the lack of a national television service in the country until 1976. However, as a film series, The Avengers was able to gain some exposure in South Africa through film rentals. But it was the launch of the radio series that truly brought The Avengers to the masses in South Africa. Come and listen at www.myclassicradio.net.
And now, Bob Elliott and Ray Goulding present the CBS Radio Network. Well, thank you, Mr. Music. I wish you wouldn't give such a severe cut sign to the whistlers and
at the end of the week for some reason. We look at the costumes they've got for us today. I don't know who picks these out, but
oh my!
Ray is dressed as an Iowa farmhand, and I am a fireman, I guess. I don't know. I don't get the significance.
And you're as what? A fireman?
Fireman, yeah.
Well, anyway, we'll wear the suits during the entire program. Then after the show, I guess we can change back into our usual school suits.
Yes.
Somebody here having trouble again in the audience?
Natalie Tired is here today.
Hello. We're off. We're really here to sing and to sing a song, hooray.
We're in the college mood now with football going on and everything.
Yeah, there'll be pep rallies all over the country tonight, getting ready for the game tomorrow.
They had a lot of letters suggesting college songs that you should say.
I've had 4, easy, at least 4. And the winner this week is Ohio State.
Good. Getting up to the Midwest almost.
That's right, out the Big Ten.
Yep. And Eddie's all set over there?
Appears to be.
Yeah, I'm all ready.
You're not going to drop the sticks today, Eddie?
Hang on.
Right. All right. Well, now, here is the winning school this week, Ohio State. And we want to thank little Lyle Kremlett for sending in the nice letter.
Very nice letter it was, too. And here's Natalie to say it.
Fight the team across the field. Show them Ohio's here. Let the earth reverberate with a mighty cheer. Rah, rah, rah. Hit them hard and see how they fall. Never let them get the ball. Hail, hail, the gang's all here. Let's win that old conference now.
A salute to Ohio State, says Natalie Tired has said their fight song.
Honestly, he doesn't pay any attention. He doesn't look to see.
Doesn't seem to know when you're coming to the end of the
See, I stopped talking. I even backed away from the microphone, started to pick up the music.
That's very good microphone technique.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no excuse for being sorry here. Now, who did that?
Not me. All right.
You're not looking at my nibs, are you?
No, I'm not looking at your nibs at all.
There is somebody in the audience, I think, that's...
He's been plaguing us the last few days.
Uncomfortable in some way. What do you say right
Serious,
now?
though, really. If it's been going on, it seems like a couple of days, this fellow really should see a physician.
Yeah, I know, but you can't ask him not to come in. He enjoys the show so much.
I know.
He just sits there and laughs and hiccups all the way through. Let's have a word for Columbia Stereo right now.
To those who play and watch or stay, there is never so breeze as you start with. Not that the rolls and bees are startling, but the chills of the pals of the station floor and the habit TV.
No, that's not the right word.
Wrong word. Here's the right word here.
Bonjour, I am Jacques Leroy, expert on the stereophonic phonograph. I will now clear up this whole subject. S'il vous plaît, listen to ordinary stereo. A girl crossing the street. Eh bien, now on Columbia Stereo 1. Oh, that was a pretty girl crossing the street. Quelle différence! The fantastic Columbia Stereo 1 phonograph gives you all the realism and excitement of a live performance. What in a moment, mademoiselle. Oh la la. Oh, pardon. You see, only Columbia has exclusive stereo projection. Not just a few separated speakers, I know, but multiple speakers that send interlocking circles of sound through every inch of the room. See the Columbia phonograph man tout de suite. Columbia Stereo 1 portable start at $39.95. Consoles from $129.95. Attendez, ma chérie! Wait for me!
And now it's wrap-up time, featuring first-rate detective Peter Newbury as he settles the case of the stolen Vandermeer painting.
All right. I want everyone to remain in his place. The person who stole the Vandermeer painting is in this room.
Well, dear me, I'd never have nerve enough to steal a picture.
I didn't say you stole it, Mrs. Crutchley. On the other hand, I'm not saying you didn't. As a matter of fact, you're all suspect here.
Well, Newbury, I think you're bluffing. I don't have to stay here and be slandered. I'm leaving.
I can't keep you here against your will, Mr. Montgomery. But there's a saying about criminals. If you've got nothing to hide, by humane laws, you will abide.
Well, I don't know what that means, but if I leave now, you'll probably hound me wherever I go.
I'm glad you've decided to stay, Mr. Montgomery. Well, I suppose most of you are wondering whether I know the identity of the criminal.
Well, we certainly have been wondering.
Well, I'd like to know. I mean, I want to know where the picture went. Get this thing over with. I want to get out of here.
Well, I know one thing. The person who stole the picture is left-handed.
Well, how do you know that, Newbury?
When our thief left the museum, he left a calling card behind him, these gloves. Notice anything about them?
Well, they certainly aren't what you'd call nice gloves.
More than that, Mrs. Crutchley. Notice that the right glove is more soiled than the left one.
But wouldn't that make the thief right-handed, Newbury?
No, Montgomery. The less soiled glove is always a dead giveaway. You see, it means the wearer saved that hand for more important business, shall we say.
Well, that puts me in the clear, Mr. Newbury. Those are men's gloves.
Not so fast, Mrs. Crutchley. The fact that you have extraordinarily long fingers didn't escape my notice.
Well, not in relation to my arms. Look how long they are.
Right, Mrs. Crutchley. Now, we know the criminal is left-handed, so all we have to do... Say, Mrs. Crutchley, this is certainly an interesting-looking paperweight. Do you mind if I show it to your guests?
Not at all, Mr. Newbury.
Thank you. How about you, Montgomery? Would you like to see this paperweight?
Wow, this is ridiculous. If you want me to look at it, I will, sure.
All right. Here, catch. Nice catch, Montgomery. Only trouble is you caught it with your left hand. You're the only one in the room who's left-handed.
No, I'm left-handed.
I'm left-handed, too.
I think most of us are left-handed.
We're all left-handed here.
Well, that knocks your case into a cocked hat, Newbury. And now, if you'll permit us to go home...
Not so fast, Montgomery. Now, isn't the fact that you're right-handed pretending to be left-handed?
You'll never get me, Newbury.
You won't get far, Montgomery. My men are outside.
How did you know, Mr. Newbury?
By watching Montgomery smoke a cigarette earlier this evening. He was in conflict about which hand to use, so he grasped the cigarette with both hands, something we rarely see. Let's go, Montgomery.
Welcome, recording star Mel Torme.
It's terrible trying to sing with a bad cold. So I always take 4-way cold tablets to relieve cold miseries fast.
Good idea. Tests of all the leading cold tablets proved 4-way fastest acting. 4-way starts in minutes to relieve muscular pains, headache, reduce fever, calm upset stomach, also overcomes irregularity.
When you catch cold, try my way. Take 4-way cold tablets. A fast way to relieve cold distress and feel better quickly.
4-way, only 29 cents.
Our program will continue in a moment after a word about another fine product of Grove Laboratories.
To get rid of embarrassing dandruff in 3 minutes, change to Fitch Dandruff Remover Shampoo. 3 minutes with Fitch regularly is guaranteed to keep unsightly dandruff away forever. Apply Fitch before wetting hair. Rub in 1 minute. Add water. Lather 1 minute. Then rinse 1 minute. Every trace of dandruff goes down the drain. 3 minutes with Fitch, and embarrassing dandruff's gone. At the same time, Fitch can brighten hair up to 35%. Get Fitch Dandruff Remover Shampoo today.
Gee, those kids are wonderful. Let's go down into our... Let's go down and visit with some of the folks here. This being Friday and kind of the end of the week, and we have a little extra time on our hands. Who do we have here that'd like to speak with us?
Well, I'm little Hector Burton.
Hector Burton?
Burton.
And where are you from, Hector?
Tuckahoe.
How old are you?
11.
And what does your daddy do?
He is a professional
What? Professional what?
doctor.
Oh, he's a professional man, a doctor.
Yeah.
And do you hope to grow up and be a doctor someday?
Well, I don't much know.
Speak up a little louder, Hector, please. I don't think they're hearing you in there.
I don't know about that. And I feel terrible now that here's your wallet back.
Oh, thank you.
I was bothering me.
Realize you...
When you were going up and down the aisle during the warm down before the show.
Is that when you took it?
Yes.
Well, you've got...
Hey, Bob, I was asking if he's got my watch because it's missing.
You have Ray's watch?
No, I didn't take his watch.
Let me see. This gentleman over here looks like he might have it. You got Ray's watch?
Excuse me. Yeah, I have.
Will you give it back to me?
Okay.
Here it is, Ray. Catch.
Thanks.
How'd you happen to take Ray's watch, sir?
Well, when he was trying to get my wallet, I reached out and grabbed his watch.
When Ray was trying to get your wallet?
Yeah, during the warm down, he was walking up and down the aisle trying to grab wallets. I saw him.
Oh, I don't think he was trying.
Don't tell me. I know that guy.
Ray, did you try to take this man's wallet?
Yeah. Where'd you have it? What pocket, fella? Well, that's how I
pretty well hidden.
I keep it up here in this pocket here.
Oh, I see. Excuse me. All right, let's move over to the other side here. We have a lady guest who we could talk to. You, sir?
No, a lady.
Oh,
I thought you said.
Yes, I did. I didn't realize you wanted to talk to us. What do you do, ma'am?
I'm on the road.
You mean you're selling? You're a saleswoman?
No, I'm a hobo.
Oh, I've heard about lady hobos.
Yes.
And they have quite a big organization. They publish a newspaper and get together for a yearly
I don't know. I'm just doing it week Monday.
Well, you've just begun.
Yeah.
How do you like it so far?
Well, it's different, and
get to meet a lot of interesting people.
Yes, but they're interesting hobos and dull hobos, just like in any other field. It's quite a change from my other work.
But what was that?
Dean of Women at a large Eastern college.
Well, we're certainly getting a wide variety of experience and getting out to meet the people. Anything unusual happen in the week that you've been a hobo?
Well, I've had mulligatawny stew prepared in the hobo jungle.
Mm-hmm. Have you had coffee in a tin can?
Yes, we've had that. And, let's see. And, oh yes, and I had moved into jail.
Well, you were picked up, were you?
Oh yes, you know, sometimes they hustle you right along. They say, keep moving.
Yes.
So, sometimes they just pick you up.
But you're in the pokey there, huh?
That's right. Right in the cooler.
Well, do you think you're going to stick with this line of work, or will you go back to being dean of
Well, I think I'll stay with it till the deep frost sets in, and then I think I'll probably return to my calling.
Okay, thank you very much. I think we've met enough people today. They've all been quite interesting and been a very successful...
Here are your car keys.
Thanks a lot. I've been lost without those. So we'll have the answer to 12 down in this Sunday's crossword puzzle in just 10 seconds.
And now here's the answer to 12 down. Frozen water is ice. I-C-E. And we want to thank Vic Cowan, Kirby Ayers, Tom Sheehy, Joe Cabibbo, and Joe Alonzo. Until Monday, this is Ray Goulding reminding you to write it to get work.
Bob Elliott reminding you to hang by your thumb.
This is the CBS Radio Network.